Borada and welcome to the InstaSim channel. Today I'm playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village once again. After looking at a walkthrough, I just figured out where I need to go. So, we're going to go there now. I know I had to walk through to actually find out where we were supposed to go, but otherwise I would never know. So, I'll just follow the directions that the walkthrough says, which is to go back this way, go down, and into the rightmost door. So this is where we need to find the village hall official. Okay. And it's this guy.
Well, what's that you say? The gate to the park is locked shut. No. That's impossible. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running.
Be that as it may, the gate is locked shut, and we can't gain entrance to the place. Would you please open it for us?
That sort of thing is a job of the park caretaker. I strongly advise you to go and find him.
Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker?
That's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is the caretaker's duty. But who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say. It's not one of my duties.
What bureaucracy?
He manages the village sewer systems as well. Now, unless you have some form you need to fill in, I strongly advise you to get out.
Gosh, he's rude. The sewers, unpleasant as it might be, it is one place we haven't searched yet. Perhaps we'll find a clue to our mystery down there. I've only seen one manhole in the village. Oh right, the one on the path to the park. Well, it's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Off we go. Well, let's go. Search the sewers. By the park, I think he said the manhole is. Down there. There we go. Down we go. There he is. Excuse me, are you by any chance the park caretaker? No. I am an explorer of El Mundo. Right now I'm trying to familiarise myself with the local culture. Oh, well, please pardon my mistake then. Have a pleasant day, sir. Oh, wait, for one momento, s'il vous plaît. I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? He could be. Which way did he go? Probably to the right. Pero maybe it was to the left. I see. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit directionally challenged for an explorer. I just arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here, that's all. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now please excuse us as we need to get going. Wait, which way to the villaggio? Donde está the train station? I don't know. Anyway, let's go left. Oh, hi there. It's you.
Well, don't you look surprised. I bet you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of the same mystery is right past this pipe. But don't you get any ideas, you can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world and settle down here. I suppose it's a tough transition to make. Here's a puzzle Here's a puzzle to help get you situated. Alright then. Let's go for it. Which boxes to move? All of them. In preparation for your big move, you've packed your belongings into 20 boxes and arranged them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many of the boxes can't be labelled without rearranging the stacks? You can label all of these ones here, because you got the front facing you. You can label... hang on a minute, does this? Yeah. So, you can label that one, you can label that one, you can label that one, and you can label that one on the bottom there. You can label that one, 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 and that one. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you cannot
Wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, but you've got 2 on the back here as well. 15 and 16. So there's 4. I suppose.
There we go.
No, it's not 4.
Ah, I suppose
There are 20 boxes in total. Try to work out how many boxes on each level of the pile. How many of these boxes can't be labelled without rearranging the stacks? Okay. Well, these boxes are covering these 3, and they're also being covered at the back, so... 3, we'll say 3 then. We'll try 3.
that should do it.
There we go, you can label 3. It was either 3 or 4, but it was between those two.
To success.
Fair dues. Quite right. Moving down from the top level, you have 1, 4, 6 and 9 boxes. The only boxes you can't access without rearranging things are the 3 indicated in the above picture. Because they're enclosed in things, so you know.
Hey, well done. I think I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of man. So hurry up and get settled. Saint Mystery is happy to have you.
Okay. Well, we could carry on, but I don't want to. I don't know if I need to. So, you know what? I'll carry on this way. See what there is. Oh, okay. It's a puzzle on us. Hey, there's a great view of the entrance to the village from here. There's the Layton mobile. It seems unharmed. Don't worry, Professor. No one would ever dream of stealing the Layton mobile. Just what do you mean by that, Luke? No idea. Oh look, the Layton mobile has a puzzle, or just something to talk about. I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, there's the Layton mobile. And there's a puzzle, train speed. How do you get a puzzle like this from the Layton mobile? No idea. A train with a length of 100 metres takes 30 seconds to travel from over a 400 metre bridge. Assuming that the train speed is constant, how many kilometres per hour is it travelling at? Speed equals distance over time. So the distance it's going is 400 metres in 30 seconds. But we need kilometres an hour, don't we? Aha. I don't know. I could take guesses, but I don't want to. I don't think it'll be a good idea to do that. But there's 1,000 metres in 1 kilometre. So this is 0.4 kilometres. And there's 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. So in 30 seconds it's 120, isn't it? 1 over 1 over 120. Distance over time, so 0.4. That goes to there, that goes to there. So you have 4 times 120, which is 480 over 10. 48. Ah. Clear it.
How does this sound?
Incorrect.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Are you sure that isn't something you're forgetting to include? What am I forgetting to include? You know what? Google. Right, I just want the hints. You're probably thinking that this is a really bothersome calculation problem. Actually, there's a really easy way to work it out. Just make sure you get all the numbers right before you start. A 100 meter train travelling over a 400 meter bridge in 30 seconds, so you have to divide 400 by 30, right? Well, the train starts travelling over the bridge the moment the front of the train is on the bridge, and it finishes once the end of the train has moved off the bridge. How far has the train travelled in this time? It's gone 500 meters. Oh. It's 1/2. Wait, no. Can you see that the train must travel 500 meters in order to travel completely over the bridge? If so, the rest is easy. 500 meters is 0.5 kilometers, 30 seconds is 0.5 minutes. Yeah. 1/2, so it's half over... Oh. 30, isn't it? 1/60. No, that's not right. Wait, 1 minute. Hang on. It wouldn't be 1 kilometer an hour because that's terribly slow. So let's see. 500. Can you see the train must travel 500 meters in order to travel completely over the bridge? Yes, I can. The Picross is 50, by the way, not 30. Layton wiki. Oh, 60, because it's 1 kilometer a minute. Ah, okay.
How does this
The
sound?
Layton wiki said 60, by the way. So, just saying it right there, I did look on the Layton wiki for the answer.
Solved it.
But only because that was a terribly difficult one. That's right, the answer is just a matter of arithmetic. But you need to be sure to be using the right figures. If the time between the front of the train travelling onto the bridge and the back of the train travelling off the bridge is 30 seconds, the distance travelled in that time is 500 metres. This means that the train travels 1 kilometre per minute, which is 60 kilometres an hour. Makes sense to me. Sterling work, Luke. Okay. Fossil goes to Luke, I guess, I don't know. Right, let's go back to the sewers. And let's go right. Hello there, now what can I do for you fellas? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gates for the to the park for us? You want to go to the park? Well, you lads are certainly curious. Well, I'd like to open it up for you, but I've got to finish this repair job before I do anything. Is there anything we can do to help then? Funny you should mention that. If I could just work out the area on this map, I'd be done in a jiffy. If you any good with things like that? Puzzle. Squares and circles. Okay then. Sylvia brought you this diagram to see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? The area of this circle would be the same as the square, I suppose, because it's... yeah. I would think. Possibly. I'd say 4 as a guess. Because this circle would be twice the size of this one. And this square is twice the size of this one. So this square must be twice the size of that one, so it's 4. I would say 4, let's try 4.
There we go.
Mathematicians
Critical thinking
never get
is
things
the
wrong,
key
I
to
suppose.
success.
Anyway, that was quite easy. Okay, 4 times larger. Yep. Let's see why. That's right, if you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes apparent. The middle square has half the area of the larger blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Makes sense to me. Fine work, the both of you. Soon as I take care of this little puzzle, I'll open that gate for you. just 3 hits, there we go, done. There, that should take care of this mess. Now let's open up the parquet. Got a painting scrap, and squares and circles. Just hold 1 second, just hold on 1 second here. I don't know if there's a cutscene, but I'm preparing myself. There we are, the park is yours to explore now. Professor, we're in! Thank you, you've been a great help, sir. Ha ha ha, I hardly need thanking, sir. After all, this is my job. Way back when I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care at all for me park. I'm glad you fellas stopped by. It's the first time in a while I've had to do my job. Right. We're at 17 minutes, so I'm going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we are finally going into the park. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Professor Layton and the Cutest Village. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like the video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me a lot and you get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.